This is a video I have been contemplating on making for a while, but nobody talks about this that I have ever seen anywhere. And if I do get views, I'll probably get a fuck ton of hate comments. But there is no such thing as a trans man lesbian. Period. Point blank, period. No argument. That's it. The reason I say this is because a trans man is a man, and a lesbian is a woman, a cis woman or a trans woman who happens to identify as lesbian. The reason they are able to be a lesbian is because they are a trans woman and they identify as a woman, and lesbians like women. Period. No exceptions. Ever. Because you are a trans man, you identify as a fucking man. You are perpetrating the same fucking toxic mindset as straight cis men who say, "Oh, I can go and change make a lesbian turn straight, whatever, blah 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 blah." Like, no, get the fuck out of here with that goddamn shit. Period. Because it's fucking disgusting. And not only that, that you're making it, you're a problematic group in the fucking LGBTQ community that needs to be called out on this fucking shit. Because like I am like beyond sick and tired of seeing, like, I understand there is non-binary and gender fluid. I get that. Do not come at me after me on that fucking shit. I get all of that. I'm talking about trans men that say they are lesbians. I am not saying you cannot like women. Not at all. If you want to go after, if you are attracted to women, you are a straight trans man. Period. No exceptions. Because you identify as a fucking man. Date cis women that are attracted to men, not lesbians or pansexual, bisexual women. Nothing else. It is. It's. I have a lot of other problematic shit that goes on in the community too that I cannot fucking stand, and I'm just like I'm at my wit's end, and this shit, like, I'm calling out all the problematic people because like the fact that gender is a spectrum. I get that. I'm a trans man myself, so don't like act like I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm a trans man myself. But the fact that, like I've been saying, you identify as a man, you are also invalidating your own fucking identity by saying that you are a lesbian, because the definition of lesbian is a woman that is attracted to women. Let that sink in. You are literally telling people, I'm a trans man, but it's okay to call me a fucking woman. Fuck you. I don't care what you go and think about what I just said. Do not. Fuck you. Do not call yourself a trans man if you identify as being a woman, because it makes a fucking mockery of trans people, period. Because of all the hate going on right now with trans people, and it makes it harder for people who are allies to actually understand everything, because you're changing the definitions of things, and it's like, that's not how that works. Because people are confused as it is, and it's making a mockery. It really is. Because if you want people to take you seriously, you also need to take yourself seriously. Because identifying as fucking trans is not a fucking joke. And saying you're a trans man lesbian, it's making a mockery and a joke out of the fucking trans community. If you are non-binary, gender fluid, etc., etc., that's fine. I don't give a shit. You know, you do you. Because sexuality and gender identity is two completely different things. Because you can be non-binary but still be attracted to women. I understand that there are non-binary people who identify with possibly being a lesbian, whatever, but like I said earlier, you think that people are so hateful with the community and stuff. Excuse me. So take a step back and think, am I being a problematic part of the community that is making things a lot harder? I mean, did I actually do my research on what a trans man is and what different sexualities mean? I see myself as a man, but I'm really attracted to women. I really like women. I don't like men. And the most I can see men like as like a friend, you know, like there's no like deep emotional connection, sexual attraction mainly. Yeah, so I identify as a man. I like women. Okay, let's see what a man that likes women is straight. Okay, I identify as a man. I'm straight. Like, it's not that hard. It really isn't. Like, if a trans man is attracted to men, what does that make them? Sure as hell doesn't make them straight, does it? Or because you are a trans man lesbian, you would say that they are straight. Because you were basically saying that you are a woman. Like, that's not how trans works. Because trans is a sub word, verb, whatever. Mean, like, transition from woman to man. You are now a man. Like, I know I'm going on for a long time, but I'm just trying to beat it into your head to get you people to get it, to completely understand how you were problematic. Because there are people who are trying to learn about the community. They want to be supportive, and because they'd probably be like, okay, but you identify as a man, but you like women. But you say you're a lesbian? That doesn't make any sense. It's because it really doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. I'm not closed-minded. I'm educating. Like, labels are not something to be just slapped on for funsies. These labels have a true meaning for your actual identity. And the people saying, oh, you can go and slap whatever label, you're problematic in the community. And I can't stand for this. It's not, it, it's if you want to be taken seriously, actually take a serious look at yourselves and do a lot of soul searching before claiming such things. Because, yeah, I understand it's 2026 and things got a hell of a lot better probably when you were growing up. Things were so great for the gay community, the LGBTQ community, whatever, because we didn't have this current administration in and whatnot. But the thing is, there was a time that things were not like this. It's bad now because of the current administration, and things were getting very good because we had Obama. He may not have liked and or agreed per se with the community, but he was willing to be like, we're still human. I'll give some grace and rights and whatever. But the thing is, there was a time when people actually took their identities of saying that they were gay, bi, lesbian, trans, actually seriously. And there was a time where literal, it's still out there, but it was very rampant when I was growing up. Men would always say, "Oh, they're not straight. They're not real true lesbians. You know, they just haven't met the right man yet. I can turn that lesbian straight." And that is exactly what you are doing by saying that you identify as a man. You don't give a shit about women and women's safety. If you identify yourself as a fucking man and go after fucking lesbians, you're a fucking predator. You didn't expect me to say that, did you? Yeah, you are a predator. You have a lived experience of being a woman, but yet you decide to identify yourself as a fucking man and perpetrate the same disgusting shit. This is white men, mostly, have said for so fucking long. I can turn that woman straight. I know I've said it a million times throughout the video, but I'm, again, drilling it into your fucking head. If you hate this, cry me a river. Cry me a fucking river. Because you know I am right. Now do some fucking soul searching and grow the fuck up. You identify as a fucking trans man, you like women, use your head. You are a what? A straight trans man.